morning, everybody. This is Ravensbane77. So, it has come to my attention that there has been some videos that briefly describe Path of Exile to some of the newer gamers to an ARPG. So, I'm going to do my best to try to explain it to everybody in the simplest of terms. If you have questions, always feel free to hit me up in the comment section. So, this is going to be a little video project I'll be working. I'm going to try to at least do 1 to 2 videos a week. I do work not schedule. So that's what I plan on doing. So from the beginning, you actually have a little piece of helpful section here. It's called the help panel. It's this little eye right here. It's Path of Exile thing for help. For me, it would mean information. Depends on who you are. There's this wonderful little tutorial that explains everything from skill gems. They have like slight videos right here. And explains what it does without a support gem, what it would look like with a support gem. Basically deals 20 fire damage, 23% chance to ignite enemies. And then with the supported skill, deals 25% less projectile damage. Support skills have 2 additional projectiles. So it basically weakens it a little bit, but gives it an additional piece of ammunition. Alright. So skill gems 2. I'm just going to go over a few of these like I said, and hopefully these help somebody. You have your requirements and restrictions when it comes to some of the skill gems, like your mana cost, your intelligence, and your level wise, in order to level up your skills. If you don't have the required intelligence, you're not going to be able to use that skill. You'll be able to use that skill, you're just not going to be able to level it up to the next level. So depending on the build that you're doing, please ensure that you download Path of Building. Is a great tool. You can find it on reddit.com. And then there is basically, you can play around with the tree, you know, search for items, go through there. I'll show that in another video once we get a little more advanced in these. So the next thing I'm going to briefly explain is the passive skill tree. So basically with passive skill tree is any of your passive skills explains your smallest icons on the passive tree, makes up the majority of it for every character build, and provides a small benefit. You're notable, they provide a significant benefit for your character, often affects several stats at once. And then a keystone, which would be this lovely thing here. It's the largest icons on the passive tree, drastically changes your character, and often has a trade-off. So when you're planning on getting a keystone or a notable, ensure that you want that specific notable passive skill. Otherwise, if you continue building and you pick something you didn't actually intend on for your build later on, it can severely mess you up. Same as long as keystone. This is just me from speaking from experience. I've had my account for the past 3 years for Path of Exile. I took a long break. So then we also have the jewel sockets. It explains the jewel sockets. It grants nothing without a jewel, must be allocated before the selected jewel can have any effect. And then planning and changing your build, you would use an over regret. They do drop, and each class begins in a different location. You can undo your choices, but just player beware. You do too many changes. By the time you get to the end game, you're gonna really mess your character up. 1 second. Okay, so in the game, you'll see uh, like different monsters, gear. Um, yeah, the 4 different varieties. The normal, the magic, the rare, and the unique. So just because something is rare doesn't mean it's inherently worse than the unique items. Some uniques just have some special things that, like a special attributes that a rare may or may not have. You can always corrupt them. That will be in the next video, which I will be doing in about a couple of days. I try to not to take too much time because I am currently doing a build for myself. See where that goes, because I'm trying to have fun with it. But please, all you new players, welcome to the Path of Exile. Please do your homework. Everyone that is in the game and global, we're warning that everyone is nice. Not everyone will talk to you. You know, you got a bunch of trolls there. I apologize for them on behalf of myself and the Path of Exile community. And the rest of the players here. But please, don't ignore your tutorials if you're brand new. They're very important. They do have small little videos. They'll explain what some of the equipment does for the gear, like the slider shards. Once again, this is Raven77. If you have any questions, like I said, please comment in the post a comment in the section below. And I'll be back with my next video in a couple of days. You guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday or Monday if you're in overseas in certain countries. Bye for now.